authorities, the military and the civil authorities, to ensure the safety of the people.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Lieutenant Colonel Ali Al-Gholi. Dear viewers, that's it from us here at the Fire Force. Back to you in the studio.
Mohammed, before we let you go, did you hear about any recent emergency calls on incident today? And what message do you have for the people since you have been doing field reporting?
The message is one, rest assured, the public needs to rest assured that all the government agencies are coordinating together, especially the ones on the front line, the first responders, to ensure that any emergency case is being dealt with and rapid response is being implemented. In terms of emergencies, I was at the Civil Defense, and any emergency, we will hear the sirens if necessary. In terms of news, always connect to the official government sources.
Mohammed Al-Awadi, be safe, and thank you for the latest updates. The viewers will take a break and be back.
توجيهات مباشرة ومتابعة حثيثة ومتواصلة من قبل مجلس الوزراء ووزيرة الشؤون الاجتماعية الدكتورة أمثال الحويلة. سارعت وزارة الشؤون إلى وضع الخطط المسبقة التي تهدف من خلالها إلى المحافظة على مستويات المخزون الاستراتيجي من السلع المواد الغذائية والاستهلاكية، ولضمان سلاسة وسهولة تدفقها إلى الأسواق التعاونية. قامت وزارة الشؤون ممثلة بقطاع التعاون بتشكيل 6 فرق ميدانية بواقع فريق لكل محافظة، وذلك للمتابعة اليومية للتأكد من كفاية المخزون الاستراتيجي. إن هذا العمل هو ثمرة تنسيق وتخطيط مسبق مع جهات الدولة المختصة التي وضعت لضمان استدامة الأمن الغذائي في مختلف الأوقات، ودامت الكويت بحفظ الله ورعايته.
قوة الإطفاء العام على استعداد تام وجاهزية للتعامل مع أي طارئ على مدار الساعة من خلال مراكزها البرية والبحرية والمطارات، ونحن نعمل وفق خطط طوارئ متكاملة بتجهيزات متطورة وكوادر مدربة على أعلى مستوى لضمان سرعة الاستجابة وكفاءة التعامل مع مختلف البلاغات سواء كانت خطرة أو بسيطة. وهذا الاستعداد والجاهزية لدينا مستمرة على مدار العام حفاظاً على سلامة الأرواح والممتلكات وتحقيق الأمن المجتمعي.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the latest update in the state of Kuwait and in the Gulf region. The Council of Ministers held its meeting today, chaired by His Highness Sheikh Ahmed Abdullah Al-Ahmed Al-Sabah, the Prime Minister, may Allah protect him. Following the meeting, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of State for Cabinet Affairs, Sharid Abdullah Al-Muawshirji, issued the following statement. On the occasion of the approaching Eid al-Fitr, the Council of Ministers extends its highest congratulations and blessings to His Highness the Emir, Sheikh Mash'al Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah, may Allah protect and bless him. To His Highness the Crown Prince, Sheikh Sabah Khalid Al-Hamad Al-Sabah, may Allah protect him, and to the people of Kuwait and residents of the country. The Cabinet prayed that this blessed occasion returns with goodness, prosperity and blessings for Kuwait and for the Arab and Islamic nations. The Cabinet was briefed on the results of the telephone call received by His Highness the Emir, may Allah protect and bless him, from His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi of the Arab Republic of Egypt. During the call, His Excellency the Egyptian President expressed reassurance regarding Kuwait, its leadership and its people following the recent Iranian attack targeting Kuwaiti territory. He strongly condemned the assault, discerning its a blatant violation of Kuwait's sovereignty, international law and the Charter of the United Nations. Finally, the Cabinet reviewed reports from ministers and government agencies on measures taken to raise readiness levels and ensure the availability of essential services in light of current regional developments. Given the rapidly evolving situation, the Cabinet will remain in continuous session to monitor local and regional developments. The Ministry of Interior announced that security personnel have uncovered and arrested a terrorist group linked to the banned terrorist organization Hezbollah. In a press release, the ministry said that the arrested terrorist cell was seeking to destabilize the country's security and to recruit individuals to join the terrorist organization, adding that investigations revealed an organized sabotage plan by members of this terrorist group comprising 14 citizens and 2 Lebanese people, targeting the country's sovereignty and seeking to create chaos and disrupt public order. The ministry underlined that this constitutes a direct threat to national security and puts the safety of citizens, residents and the state's resources in jeopardy. The terrorist cell was caught in possession of firearms and ammunition, a weapon used for assassinations, encrypted communication devices, drones, flags and images of terrorist organizations, maps, narcotic substances, cash money and training weapons, stressing that legal action would be taken against the arrested and that they would be referred to the public prosecution for further procedures.
رحيم ويمكرون ويمكر الله والله خير الماكرين. صدق الله العظيم. تعلن وزارة الداخلية أن الأجهزة الأمنية المختصة تمكنت بعد عمليات الرصد والمتابعة أمنية دقيقة ومكثفة من كشف وضبط جماعة إرهابية تنتمي لمنظمة حزب الله الإرهابي المحظور، تستهدف زعزعة الأمن في البلاد وتجنيد أشخاص للانضمام إلى التنظيم الإرهابي. وقد كشفت التحريات والتحقيقات الأمنية عن مخطط تخريبي منظم تقف وراه عناصر هذه الجماعة الإرهابية وتضم 14 مواطنا و2 من الجنسية اللبنانية، يستهدف المساس بسيادة البلاد وزعزعة استقرارها والسعي إلى نشر الفوضى والإخلال بالنظام العام، بما يشكل تهديدا مباشرا للأمن الوطني ويعرض سلامة المواطنين والمقيمين ومقدرات الدولة للخطر. وتوضح الوزارة أنه قد تم العثور على عدد من المضبوطات بحوزة التنظيم الإرهابي بعد أخذ الإذن القانوني اللازم من النيابة العامة، تمثلت بعدد من الأسلحة النارية وذخائر والسلاح يستخدم للاغتيالات، وأجهزة اتصالات مشفرة مورس، وطائرات درون، وأعلام وصور خاصة بمنظمات إرهابية، وخرائط ومواد مخدرة ومبالغ مالية وأسلحة خاصة للتدريب. وأشارت وزارة الداخلية أنه جاري استكمال التحريات واتخاذ الإجراءات اللازمة بحقهم وإحالتهم إلى النيابة العامة حيث جهة الاختصاص، فيما تواصل الجهات الأمنية جهودها لملاحقة كل من يثبت ارتباطه بمثل تلك الجماعات الإرهابية. وتؤكد وزارة الداخلية أن أمن دولة الكويت وسيادتها خط أحمر لا يمكن المساس به، وأن أي محاولة للتعاون مع جهات خارجية إرهابية وتأييدها والتعاطف معها ودعمها ماليا على حساب الوطن وستواجه بإجراءات صارمة وحاسمة، ولن يتم التهاون مع أي طرف يثبت تورطه في مثل هذه الأفعال التي تمس أمن البلاد واستقرارها. حفظ الله الكويت من كل مكروه، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Kuwait National Guard announced it has successfully intercepted 2 drones within its areas of responsibility. In an official statement, KNG spokesperson Brigadier General Dr. Jad'an Fadl stated that the engagement was executed as part of the ongoing operational framework to bolster national security, fortify vital strategic sites and neutralize potential threats. The spokesperson underscored the high level of synergy between National Guard, the Army, the Ministry of Interior and the Kuwait Fire Force, affirming that these combined forces maintain peak combat readiness to decisively confront any attempts to undermine the nation's security, sovereignty or internal stability and to protect national interests and resources. The Ministry of Health announced that 2 members of the emergency medical teams were injured after shrapnel fell on an ambulance centre, confirming that both are in stable condition. The ministry's official spokesperson Dr. Abdullah Sanad said in a statement that the injuries occurred while the 2 staff members were at their workplace in one of the ambulance centres as a result of falling shrapnel at the site, adding that relevant authorities have been notified to investigate the circumstances surrounding the incident and to take the necessary measures. As Sanad explained that emergency teams responded immediately to the incident, providing first aid to the injured at scene before transferring them to a nearby hospital for further evacuation and necessary medical care, wishing the injured a speedy recovery. Still in local news, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry announced that an extensive inspection tour conducted at several shops in Al Jahra Governorate resulted in the issuance of 24 violation reports for various infractions. In a statement, the Ministry explained that the inspection tour carried out by emergency teams uncovered several violations, most notably non-compliance with price controls on food items and the sale of certain goods at prices exceeding the set rates. The statement added that other violations included the failure to display price lists, the organizations of the promotional offers without a license, and also the failure to specify the country of the origin, emphasizing its continued efforts to enhance market stability, ensure the availability of goods and services, and protect consumer rights. In Saudi Arabia, the Ministry of Defense announced the interception and destruction of 3 drones in the eastern province. Ministry spokesman Major General Turki al-Maliki stated that this takes the total number of drones targeting Saudi Arabia since the start of Iranian attacks to 449. Qatar's Interior Ministry stated that civil defense contained a minor fire in the industrial area caused by debris from an intercepted missile, with no injuries reported. Earlier, Qatar's Defense Ministry confirmed its armed forces intercepted a missile attack targeting the country. And in the United Arab Emirates, the General Civil Aviation Authority announced the full restoration of air navigation services across the country's airspace following a stabilization of conditions and rescinding of temporary precautionary measures. In a press statement, the authority confirmed that the resumption of operation was authorized following a comprehensive technical assessment of security and operational protocols conducted in close coordination with relevant stakeholders, emphasizing that rigorous, real-time monitoring remains in effect to uphold the highest safety standards for civil aviation. And viewers, this brings us to the end of our live coverage tonight. Throughout this program, we have been following the latest regional developments and examining their potential implications for the state of Kuwait and the wider Gulf region. Despite the tensions surrounding the region, Kuwait continues to demonstrate preparedness, resilience and coordination across its national institutions. From security readiness and emergency preparedness to healthcare and economic stability, the country's institutions remain committed to protecting citizens and residents and maintaining national stability. As developments continue to unfold across the region, Kuwait remains vigilant and dedicated to safeguarding its security while contributing to efforts aimed at preserving peace and stability. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe and good night.
Welcome to Humane, a show that shines a light on people whose kindness often goes unseen. From quiet acts of generosity to life-changing missions, we meet the individuals who chose compassion over comfort. Each story reminds us that making a big difference starts with one simple act of kindness. I'm Daij Al-Hotari, and together we'll discover what it truly means to be human.
From a courageous voice advocating for education and the shadow of extremism, Malala Yousafzai transformed a violent attack into a global movement, tirelessly championing every girl's right to learn and proving that one voice can indeed ignite a world.